often. Enemies are more numerous, more aggressive, and they inflict more damage. Achieving success in this mode requires us to have a good grasp, please. Enemies are quicker, more numerous, and more lethal. Normal. Extreme mode, fuck that. I've never played the game before, why would I go extreme? All love, indeed, all love indeed. Maybe one day I could do an extreme mode once I complete this. Saying this Digimon was 52 hours, so...
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh dear, Vikiwi. Okay. So why don't we hardly go as a woman? Should we go as a woman? I think we should. Woman with a... Is that a beard? I don't know. Is that Ikora from Destiny? Sure, we'll go with that one. We need a mean machine. Or is it all the same faces that are presets? That's big of a jaw. Hair, what sort of hair should we have? That looks nice and fitting for the old British royals. A hair bun. Is it a hair bun? I think it is. Why does it keep changing it? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with the hair bun. What hair goes shove? Well, fuck me, that's weird. Sorella from The Witcher? Is that you? That looks fine. A woman, no, because we want to bed all the women, Mark. I mean, I can go to a man. What should I do? Should I go man or a woman? Let me know. Can we have red eyes? Oh, baby blue eyes in a woman. Sorry. Man ofs. Fine, have it your way. We need to look handsome as fuck. What the fuck is that haircut? So is this some kind of birthmark? The fuck happened to you? Sure, that seems fine. I don't want that hair though. All that hair. That hair will do. That hair will do wonders. Even though I'm pretty sure that's the one I said I didn't want. Ah, fair enough. Purple 5 cozy. Why is it not working in here? Love the buffers. Of course you do, Kiwi. Of course you do. I don't want any facial hair, I don't think. Or could we? Could we go facial hair here, even though it's apparently going through my top there? But it does hide the mark. I want to keep the mark showing. Hey Thomas, long time no see. How you doing, bud? I think we'll just go. I think we'll just go with a stubble, to be honest. No, we'll go no beard. Eyebrows, sure. Skin colour, sure. Hair colour, sure. Eyes, I want brown because I have brown eyes. If I can find brown. Is that brown or dark blue? There we go. Skills. Pick your starting skills according to your playstyle. The skill tree is open. You'll be able to unlock the skills of other archetypes as you progress. Okay, so warrior. This profile focuses on melee combat. Please, who does melee combat? You already know what I'm choosing. Starting skills: one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Recommended strength, endurance. Recommended talents: craftsmanship, vigor. Control on the battlefield. Set an elemental trap. Who does traps? Accuracy. Okay. Divine, a magic ring, a stasis, one-handed heavy weapons. Mental power, willpower, science, intuition. That really looks like a man ready to sweet talk a French woman to his bed. Let's get right, you. I'm good. Horizon Zero Dawn came out on PC, which is coming out this Friday, so that's fun. Yeah, apparently it looks fucking... The graphics look amazing as well. Right, recommended mental... Okay. So these two, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks really good. Apparently it's meant to look really good as a PS5 version. How many... Okay, so increase maximum MP and spell duration. Attributes required to wear the best amulets and necklaces. Effect duration plus 1 second, plus 100 magic points. Increase the power of all spells. Attribute required to wear the best rings. So these two are recommended, but I'm guessing I can do all this, because... Is there... Yeah, because I want endurance. That'd be hit points. I would want that as well. Let's... Ooh, let's go willpower to start with. Can I get my headphones? No worries, Roger, no worries. Finally stopped buffering. Yeah, let's go willpower. I think more points be... Yeah, let's do that. Talents. What was the talents? Science and intuition, wasn't it? Gather insights become easier to see. Slightly increases the number of ingredients objects obtained through gathering and looting. Allows you to make simple potions that destroy weak walls or help it explode. Okay, we'll go with science first then. And then let's start. Let's go.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind
To Sardet, great name.
Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Side quest, main quest. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Followed. Okay. Oh, looks like there's going to be a load of questy quests. Where's my mother? Is there a way to get the map up? Oh my. Novice ring. Okay, so I can have... I've got the magic and obviously got physical there if I ever need it. Codex. Oh god, do I have to read this? Is that zoom button? Oh. Okay. We ain't got any side quests or missions over here. Okay. Map. Is that where I'm going? Oh no, I'm going there. Okay. Oh my god, the sensitivity on the fucking camera. Jeez Louise. That's not that bad. Oh my god. How do you fucking run on this game? That's not what I wanted.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Well, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so?
This is making me fucking nauseous. Nauseous. Oh well, I don't know how to fight. Oh, this camera, man! What the fuck? Oh, I didn't save it, that's why. That's better. How'd you block? I don't know how you... Oh, X. Oh, magic power and X to dodge. Prove to Kurt you can fight. Okay. Lock on target. Shout. Ow! Yeah, no one cares. Okay, well, are you gonna... Oh, L1. Tactical pause. Okay, we don't care about that. Do I have to heal myself? You've lost health. To assign a potion to a shortcut, use L1. Okay. I'll press square. Up on a D-pad. Okay. Okay, ow. Ow. Oh, it says 2 fury bars, it sees up there, okay.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood.
Yeah, well, it helps if you read. I'm sorry to ride you.
The best.
Please don't hurt me.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics.
Kind of.
Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No.
No, thanks.
I'll get used to him.
I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip.
Jeez, internet's so shit today. No, I'm sorry, Kiwi.
I was hoping to put his
Hope it's not been too bad for you.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in...
You stop fucking talking to me, I will.
Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Typical British people that keeps talking and talking. Right, how do you run? No, I did not want to do that. Is there not a run on this game? move stealth. Uh, there's no running. Wow. Right, where's my mob? Where's mob things? Maybe Wing just comes too. Be fair to get conversations over and done with.
I've asked 1,000 times.
Then get drunk.
Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Oh, what the fuck happened to you?
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort that to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. Oh, my
What fucking disease is this?
my child. Now, be off.
Sorry, I shouldn't be slapping while I'm listening. Slurpy slurp. Thought we went like a wild west here or something. Oh, we can sprint. Oh, thank fuck.
Kurt?
Slab was monstrous.
We can see the masts of the ship.
Love it, Roger. You love it.
This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine.
Hopefully the game sounds fine for you guys. You can hear
He was
everything.
already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me.
Wow, Roger, you don't like slaps, Kiwi.
I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Companions on the team. Okay. 900 live. Relationship level, suspicious. Is that good? Alright, let's do a side quest first, then, I suppose.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure.
The controls are so wonky in this
We
game.
could go there first.
Very well.
It's gonna annoy me a lot.
We'll be waiting for his next mission.
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Those are the main missions. Why is there so many question marks? I guess I could do that for the main mission.
To my help.
Who are you? Fucking me, man.
Running out of energy. Drink a potion.
2 gold coins. Oh, health potion. Okay. Look, I'm not that much of a noob. Can you stop telling me to do everything? Fucking game. No, oh my god. So R2 is changing. Mother's present. Present was given to you by your mother. What do I do with it? Oh, it's a quest item, okay. Alright, where was we? Where was we finding them? Wait, we meant to be going this way? No, we went the wrong way. We come down here for no reason. Point of interest. Ask for a lot of things, Kiwi. What did you ask for, Raichu? What has Kiwi not given you yet? Ah, down here, okay. Oh, fuck, oh my god. What the fuck am I running like? I'm not gonna lie. Anyone else want to fight me? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just gonna get those side missions out of the way. What's that? Tornado diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning and it's getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't feel my legs anymore as they turn to ice. There's no longer any doubts. The militia has got to me like so many others. Today I had so little strength I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. Okay, well, GG's, GG's. Oh, hello there. What the fuck's happening there? Yeah, well, that's one of them I need to go to. I don't have this wonky controls on my fucking controller. That bridge over there. Is there a reason you're following us? There's a reason why all of you are following us. So I'm guessing I can use other weapons. Because I do have a hammer. Oh, I do have a hammer. So there's got to be a way to change,
Good day, good sir.
He didn't ask for shit from me. Kiwi hasn't gave me anything yet. I'm playing hard. She's playing hard to get. Oh wow, Kiwi, come on.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master.
Give the poor man what he wants.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And
A
I'm
dying
only
one by the looks of it.
orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second.
Oh, we read this. Okay.
That's right. And
Same
so-
thing.
Sorry.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Hmm.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
Well, shut up.
Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master.
Oh, my time check
the
failed.
attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion.
I'll punch him in the
I
face.
seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits.
Look at that emote. Yeah, the bot finally got a sub. Yeah, I gave it to him yesterday.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different.
The Margot hype one wouldn't work, obviously, because it's a bit emote.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Clearly, Kurt. Clearly. Oh, fight time! I need to remember buttons, so I keep fucking... Yeah! Yeah!
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a
Hey, Gladian, what did you get for $30?
Don't hit me anymore.
PS4?
I'm counting on you.
Roger wasn't here because he hates us. Ah, fair enough.
Yes, good sir.
I'm pretty sure I gave it to him when
I'll
Roger
take
was
care
there.
of it immediately.
Why has my reputation gone down by 1? This reminds me a bit more like Fable, but English. That's a merchant. Right, I can take it. Is it gonna? It's not gonna be as good as mine, though, is it? Oh, is that side quest done already? Yeah, so we got that. We could keep it and sell it. I don't know how much weight we can have. Oh, 200, okay. Oh, I can give him shit for some odd reason. Why do I want to do that? Okay, well I'm guessing... Oh no, it's doing. Inform Coin Guard, Barracks, Quartermaster and Serene. Am I banned yet? Tara has to try harder. Hey Beth. Oh, you got Substance Complete Edition. Let's go. Is that on the Switch, isn't it? Obsidian. Okay. Right, you like fucking flying in the air there? Have you started already, Gladian? Oh, at least it gives me something, somewhere. 51 meters. Is there not a way I can jump? Without fucking pressing a button? Is it gonna be like Skyrim? Oh. Why does everyone keep trying to fight me here? Oh, you cunts. Oh, you cunts. Ammo? Don't use a gun though. I'll take it just to sell. Where are we going? Is it here? No. I keep finding myself in the wrong places at the wrong time. Does my health regenerate? I should probably save as well, but... Oh my god! Loot! Jesus Christ. It's not what we want. Don't fall in the water.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate with them.
No, I don't want to come celebrate, I'm afraid.
Find all you need in our selection.
England, I thought considering the names of everything, this was meant to be France. I don't even know where it's set, to be honest. The app says you both games, it's in the style of choose your story, save files are connected between two games, started with one and chose Terriermon. Let's go. I chose Terriermon on the first one as well, I believe.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
How you doing, Beth? Hope you're doing well.
Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Don't know why you want to try and get yourself banned for anyway.
I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal...
Bullshit action. Fine at the moment, I guess. How dare you, Beth.
This cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Hope you feel better soon.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Jesus, I thought this was going to be a little side mission. Well, I die and choke. Okay. Find a way to move the cargo. And they're going to start fighting me again, probably. Why does people start fighting me? That's what I want to know. Why are people after me? Fucking, there's so much point of interest on this map. It's just a town. Well, I don't have a gun, so... Is this what we got already? Yes. So that's firearms. Set trap, okay. Magical damage up at 10%. Okay. What is completely remobilises the enemy for duration of the effect, receiving damage will cancel the effect. Okay. Okay, well I'll have a look at that when something happens. I keep pressing the L3 to sprint. Also, I'm pretty sure I just missed a loot box here as well. Oh my god, I'll fight anyone, I don't care. If this is Fable, I'll go full fucking evil. On the Switch, I didn't think it looked this good. When did it come out? Because I'm pretty surprised that Bandai Namco didn't do it for the console release. Do a console release version. I suppose it is PlayStation only, isn't it? Well, was, should I say.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
Oh, some tattoo.
Carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Yeah. And it's quite cheap as well.
We'd been best to refuse.
And they can grind it.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
That tattoo is ugly as fuck.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much.
I wonder if there's like certain side quests you don't do, and then you don't get people with you in the
Cabin boy is missing.
main
No
quest.
fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Fuck me, how many side quests do I need to do before I go? Okay, let's...
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor...
You haven't played this yet, have you, Beth? Alright, you. Can't remember if you said you've played this or not.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
No.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened.
Chill up.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Yeah. Get a different tattoo as well.
A favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The
A
next
month?
ship for you, Serene, leaves in a month.
Ah, fair enough, Roger.
If the shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 3D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and no stronger manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
Commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
I'm start gambling, yeah, I'm surprised.
How do you become
He's getting into the story.
Yes, that only the Norts master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintained.
Not feeling the gambling tonight. It's fair enough, fair enough.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures.
Oh, lovely.
Famous, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
That was going to be fun, isn't it?
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Norts. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Okay, right. Now we've got about like 5 million fucking side quests to do before we even do the first main mission. Well, I mean, we've got 2, but... Tamper the ship's log in Harbour Master's office. Clear out the warehouse guards. So, do I have a choice? Oh, I do have a choice. Do I have a choice? I don't want to go too badassery. What's up there as well? Alright, alright. What does Sarah go with? The zone's controlled by other factions. The zone's under control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. Costume torso. Please, let me save. Oh yeah, you blue screen, shit up. Now, at the start, should you get magic, technical, or warrior?
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Yeah, getting through the front door might not be a... Can't see anything in there though.
If you wore a Nort uniform and
Back
you were able
door?
to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just
Wait,
offer
what?
them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Okay, what if I just wanted to go in there and just slaughter everyone? Wouldn't that be just better? Why do I have to hide? I just want to... Do you know what? Fine. What the fuck are you doing? Hawthorne. Hawthorne, that from Destiny as well? Workbench, okay. Spend points in desired talents. Wait, you have to use the crafting table. Wait, what? You can only spend your points using the crafting table. Fuck me. I have a hammer, but I don't remember how to. So I can't upgrade the ring, but I can upgrade the hammer. Ah, I need more crafting stuff up. Okay, makes sense. Okay, there's so much in-depth stuff on this game. Okay. Traveling suit, I can upgrade. Hey, Gothic, how you doing, bud? Oh, she was a swordswoman. Ah, she was the warrior one then. She talks to a dude at the market stall. Just a friendly recommendation. What, the one that has loads of people there? What am I making again? Bottle of brandy and a sleeping potion. Where the fuck do I get that? How do I get these? Okay. I can't make it. I haven't got the ingredients. How do I get those ingredients? I don't have the. Where the fuck am I meant to find them? I'll have to make them. No, these are potions. I need a bottle of brandy and a sleeping potion. You also need ingredients we could buy or find. Okay, well I don't remember what I'm gonna get. Well, what I need to get. Let's go to this one here, isn't it?
Celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence. Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life.
Okay. Can I talk to you?
Closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle
I wish you
of
a good day, Your
science.
Excellency.
You won't believe your
Let's go home.
eyes. This discovery
I'm sorry,
will
I'm
give
afraid
you
that I won't
faith
make for good
in
company.
existence.
Why is...
Greetings,
Come
Your
one,
Excellency.
come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
Yeah, you're not even doing anything.
These dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life.
Okay. Right, shoot. Nothing's happening.
Closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence. Come one, come all. Citizens
I
of
think...
Serene, come to
Is
me.
it broken?
You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life.
I'm guessing these...
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science.
Okay, but I can't do the smuggling until I get these drinks. Unless I just go in there and fucking destroy everyone. Let's do this one first. Let's investigate this one first, because it might give me something. I don't fucking know. Because I've got to make the... I need to find, like, fungus and shit. And I don't think I'm going to end up finding fungus here.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear
Jeez, I got fucking
seriously.
4 mods today.
What can I do for you?
Cabin boy first.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay, we did the first one. Also, the last stream to vote for the next horror game will be starting tomorrow.
You know the cabin
Exclamation mark poll to get a vote in.
And when evening comes, we usually go
I think
down
FNAF is still winning.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never.
I hope everyone's been having a lovely day today.
One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, as far as I know.
Why do people have so many weird tattoos? What's going on? How have I just noticed it?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good
Is that
eye and
tattoos?
steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Cheers, Raiju.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you
Make sure you get a vote in if you haven't already.
Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by cats.
You don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little.
Yeah, they are weird tattoos, I'm not gonna lie.
A drink gets us all, but to him more than others. And when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's
Yeah,
got
I expect that, Kiwi, but not like that. Fucking hell.
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that looks snazzy dazzy. Don't well, keep doing that. Fuck's sake. We still all the same hats. Okay. I don't know what the. I'm guessing Zenny armor's the best. Look at that. 24 plus armor. 10% more balance. Elemental resistance 8%. Magic resistance 6%. What's the weight? It's only 9. Sure, and you can upgrade it, so that's good. Sure, we'll take it. We'll take it, good sire. Even though we look ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm guessing I actually have to go in there and destroy those fucking guards because I don't know how I'm gonna get how to make those potions.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds.
I've been told to vacuum and I'll be back. No worries, Kiwi.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head.
Why is everyone English, but it's
I saw him
everyone thinks it's based in France?
well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried.
I do look ridiculous with this coat.
But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
No, I don't get you. Not gonna lie to you.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Alcohol.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled.
No worries, Rachu.
He comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay. Fine, interrogate the witnesses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Okay, right, see you later.
I need to be going.
Good help, I guess.
Strange story, this.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Oh my god. I think I might need a new controller, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, have we been in here? Oh no, we haven't, okay. Yeah, just gonna rob your coins that's next to you. Completing quests. In Greedfall, quests usually completed in several different ways. Silas has more than one string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table will be some means available to reach your goals. To improve these areas, spend points. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't craft anything at the moment. I'm just robbing people's coins.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I mean, it looks fine to me.
Sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
I don't think I need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Oh, I'll punch you in the mouth, I swear.
I'm looking for a Nort, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You shouldn't jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Clearly.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
No.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I will not be paying you. What do I pay you? I don't know. Or do I need to... Oh my god, it's a little fucking table.
Furniture's in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels.
It's literally got one table leg.
Like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Oh, and I got to craft them as well. Oh, fuck off.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am
Well,
here.
where did the other person come
I'm
from?
here for a naught that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been...
Why does it feel like we're like a fucking detective?
Disappeared.
When we're clearly not.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that
You
was
think?
none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know them. It was
Of course you do.
Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. You think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Can I dismantle things? Oh, I can. 6 leather. Okay. Okay. I don't care about him. I need craft level 1 to do that. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing to get those. It doesn't tell me how to get them. I'm not paying him fucking 25 gold.
Celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery...
Wait, what quest am I doing here? Fontaine family house. Yeah, I literally just have to go in there and fucking demolish them. There's no way I could find fucking shit around this place. Oh my god. Could I have a fight here on our hands? Hello, I didn't mean to run into you.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Um,
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
why? What? Okay, do you know what? I'm just gonna go upstairs and give a fuck.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
What?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Clearly.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I wasn't finished talking to you.
But I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Well, you clearly haven't, no, you liar. Okay,
With
well.
respect, my lady.
Well, see you later then. We'll see you later as well. Servant staring at a wall for some reason. Don't ask me why. Okay. I can't get this way, can I? Excuse me, coming through.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract, I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a naught. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Oh, you really?
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nauts?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of
Hey,
skill.
Paige.
He could tell us
How you doing? Probably got so many side quests to do. We haven't even done the main one yet. Why is that a main... Wait, what? Notify Bridge Line. Okay, discover where to find Constantine. Repair the damage caused by Constantine. 4 of them. I don't have a craft yet. I could give him the gold coins instead, though, to be quite honest. I mean, are they gonna go? Still looking for his fucking cabin, man. Boy, should I say. Wait, where am I going now? Oh.
But I still don't see confidence.
Extremely tired. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. A long day at work today, was it? Oh my fucking god.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of
You have a long day at work. Right,
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news to Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such a accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with
how many fucking camera cuts are there?
cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
Moving day yesterday, spent
Selling his own son for a few boat rides.
48 hours moving furniture out and up and down stairs 800 times. Oh my.
That could be of use to
I'm
us.
surprised you haven't fell asleep yet for her then. One day I'll do main quests, don't worry. I'll have to go all the way back to where... Mummy, coming through! Have you moved into a flat or an apartment or your own house now? Why are you still staring at the wall? What the fuck is wrong with you? If I just get out of the shower, finished completely at midnight today. Oh my, fucking hell. I hope you had some help for doing it though. Right, stuck up lady, there you are. We're fucking...
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have
Oh,
told you
okay.
all
This
the
is a bit bigger than what you already had.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
I mean, I did have. You're right. I didn't have a choice because it didn't tell me if I could have a choice, and I was lost reputation again. So basically, I'm going to be a badass motherfucker. Wait, can I? Oh, I can have a gun as well. Okay. I'm gonna get that one up. That's relationship level. Congregational merchant, nice. Bridge alliance, suspicious. Why am I suspicious? I don't understand. So where's craft in here? Where's one craft? Lockpicking, intuition, craftsmanship. Is that what I need? Fucking Missy staring at the wall again there. Yeah, really good friend helped me both days. Just us two doing it. It's been amusing. It's got an ensuite, so it's better. Oh, let's go. How many do you have there then? Is it like 3 of you, 2 of you, 4 of you? Well, what's this? Clear out the warehouse. Okay. There's so many side quests. Main quest. I don't know what. Why is that a main? Well, actually, I need to know about that. But and why does I have to pay him the money? Do you know what? I could actually just do this quickly. Hopefully, it doesn't tell me to leave. All I have to do is let him know I'm leaving.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
Your best friend will be back in a minute as well, Paige.
To be entirely honest with you,
Right, she's just gone to make food, and Kiwi's already vacuuming.
help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Oh my god, I don't have to.
A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this.
If you played Fall Guys yet, Paige, I streamed that last night. It was funny as fuck. It was so good.
And deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
More side quests.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Oh my god, I got so many to do here. We're gonna end up having a fight here, almost. Alright, let's do that one quickly. There's no doubt this one's gonna give me a side quest as well.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Yeah, right.
People actually give credence to these lies.
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster...
Oh, fair enough, Paige, fair enough. Do you have like a massive delay or something? It's really funny, I loved it.
We respect your laws. I shall see what I can do, but make no
I want to do some more on the
My
weekend.
departure is imminent.
I thank you,
Or
Excellency.
a weekend.
And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center.
You're right there, Thomas. I sleep some. Okay. If you like falling asleep on your keyboard, Thomas, or something. Hey, right, Joe.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord Desade.
No, I'm just getting dry, etc. after my shower, so I'm delaying a reply. Ah, fair enough, Paige, fair enough. Okay, so now we've just got to discover where Constantine is. Alright, let's do this side quest, because apparently we have like 5 million. All these side quests, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know if I can do this. I think I'm just gonna have to clear out the warehouse guards, to be honest. Because I can't make the thingy.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Oh, where's the downstairs?
So Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nords took him from us.
Look who's alive.
And he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nords. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is...
What food did you get, Raju?
I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nords. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness will be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well.
Reputation up twice.
Take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nords.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
What a dickhead. Don't think this is the right way, is it? Let's go upstairs to that. Oh my god.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is the Sade.
Just some Galaxy Caramel chocolate to Marcus, for fuck's sake. Cheers for the one bit, Raju. Take one bitty and like it. I'll love to have a bitty with you, Raju, if you want.
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Nords. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Take his payment for last night. Why, what happened last night? Me being amazing at Fall Guy and winning 2 games. Because I am a god. Oh, I didn't realise there was a back entrance. Hello, guards. Can I get out of here? The camera is really nauseating, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, let's go and see Captain Douchebag. I'll pay you gold in a minute. Well, later on.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin.
Amazing or something, that's for sure. Glad you loved it, Rachi. Glad you loved it.
Time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Thank you for the reputation. XP gained. Level 2?
Seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention.
Play the Wasp on his violin.
I did catch myself a smuggler just a while ago.
No emotion from Raichu.
Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why this sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus.
When are you two getting married then? When's the wedding?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
Hashtag Thunder Squad.
Stowaways aren't far, but we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Never.
I was hoping you would go back on your decision, now that Jonas has returned to your crew.
Are you referring to your non-registered merchandise?
Yes, I am. Couldn't you just list them on the manifest? Then we would only have one problem, getting them into the warehouse.
I suppose I do owe you something. It's not much to ask. Consider it done. But don't get rough with the guards. They're good Nords.
Alright, let's go.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
You would fancy my new housemate though. James does. A wedding to her? Fuck no. Wow, that's mean. Do I get... Oh, I've got a skill point. Now, what... I've already got that, haven't I? Shadow missile, shadow target, do more damage. Okay, so I need to unlock this to use guns, don't I? Oh, I think it's 2 points to make that. Okay. Wait, how do I get an attribute point then? How do I get talent points? Oh, next level 5 for that. 4. Okay. Well, let's go... Not with you. Stasis lasts longer. I don't know what stasis is. Just go with that. I don't even know how to use the stasis. Is this stasis? Okay, well, sure. Yeah, I think I have to pay him the gold. Because I can't do a car. Fucking. Oh, I can't do that either, so. Yeah, right, we're just gonna clear out the warehouse guards. I don't care, we're just gonna fly everyone. Fuck it.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Have me on devoted to food. I don't think I need to take being involved with one person per household. Sure you can fit me in for dessert.
They need all the time they can get.
Well, I didn't even read what happened then, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. Who are you?
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Almost found neglected. Am I not good enough for you? Prepare a drink. How can I prepare a drink? I don't have the materials. Wait, where am I getting it? Talk to the coin guard, barracks, quartermaster, and new... Wait, what? Where's that? Why isn't it coming up on my map? Where the fuck is New Serene? Coin guard, but okay, here. Okay, now I've got the quest now as well, so talk to that fucking bloke. But I'm literally just doing all the fucking side quests here. Oh, I can talk to him now. I should actually go for a break, but...
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
But we was keep vacuuming.
Guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt.
Hey, Jerby with the lurk there. Scarlet with the lurk there as well.
Make the voyage. Who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you reach New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Okay, so that's done. Is that quest done? Is it? Okay, so we have to wait until we go to New Serene. So I'm guessing that's when we go on the ship. Serene Harbour. New Serene. I thought that's all the way over here. Oh, here, okay. Is that where we're going next? I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. I want to imagine that. Okay, well, let's start this one, I suppose, which is this bloke up here, isn't it?
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malichor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the
Clearly.
Malichor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance. and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malichor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malichor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no?
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him?
Ah, you're finally tempted.
Ah.
Honestly, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But, as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But, if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
See, he tells you to eventually speak to the market stall guy. Yeah, I know.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Okay, how do I look at his cart? Oh my fucking god. Oh, hello.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I'm running out of energy.
I like it, you stay there, bitch. Then we get some loot and tooting. Gold coins, sure. Soldier boots. They're the same. Elemental resistance. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Everyone likes fighting me, I don't know why. Why do these people keep fighting me? Left from me and Kiva to Louise. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. It's clearly not. But... Will they just sleep in here? Okay, so what am I going to be doing now? Alchemy research book. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting, experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Charlton's antidotes, okay. So now do we go back, I'm guessing? Oh, wrong thing. I guess we just go back. Yeah, we do. Okay, so let's get our resistance up. Is it best to sell things or recycle them for materials? I don't know. Ah, wrong fucking thing again. Quest item... a feather for some entire reason. Alright, Mr. Old Man.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, look, you don't have the right. Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone.
Today was literally right in front of me.
Before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the
Oh, he's went into the fucking tavern as well.
We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Oh yeah, he was staying there, wasn't he? Upstairs? I think so. I don't know, I can't really tell. Oh, hello, good sir.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Saheen? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Saad.
Dr. Saheen warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't...
Cheers for 10 biddies, Raichu. So what's that now? That's 11 suckies on your bitties.
Set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Saheen bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting...
Do you want them soft or hard, Raichu? Which one?
Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Saheen's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
Hard. Always hard. Okay, Raichu.
But I haven't put a stop to my own
That's 11 hard ones I've got to give you.
Is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people.
Raichu, good boy, please.
Side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Oh, what do we do? Do we arrest him or do we help him leave? Always a good boy, please, Roger. He did poison people. I don't want to help him leave. Has to pay the price, surely.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahib.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Go and inform him. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be here by the time we come back. Wait, what?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the
Our opposition's gone up again.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great
Reputation up. Let's go.
will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye.
50 gold coins. Let's go.
Lord de Sade.
The fuck was that? Was that me leveling up? Ba 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 ba. Okay, so yeah, I can't do anything there. Let's put state. I don't really care, to be honest. Slightly increases the combo speed. Sure, why not? Okay. Got one more to do. Target the smuggler. We'll do that in just a sec though. I wanna go. Where's the workbench? Just down here. So let's recycle that for some leather. Ain't got anything to upgrade us, have we? We need craft and level up as well. That's what we're wearing. Let's recycle that as well. Can't make them. Okay. One more level. I could instead of. Will it get me to level 4 though? Is the issue. To get, I need 4 of them, don't I? Ah, fuck.